Hello, I'm Joe Chavez, and I'm the second negative speaker. I'm here to talk about the workability of the affirmative side. Their plan to implement the fact that they want to make college tuition free. I would like to start by, first of all, they don't offer any sort of date or any bill that could be passed or any legislation really that would implement this plan. It's not like you could just say, okay, college tuition is free. You know, there has to be a lot of stuff that has to be done. Everyone's seen how that video of how a bill becomes a law. And, you know, it's a really extensive process that's it's carefully organized and it's really long. So they don't really offer any bill. They don't say the official statement. They just say, make college tuition free, but by when and how. Secondly, I would like to respond to his first claim, which is technically like his third claim. The first claim states that college would become more widely accessible, and his third claim states that tuition acts as a deterrent for attending college and universities. Well, that's technically almost the same thing. If you don't attend college because of tuition, and you eliminate tuition, that would make colleges more widely accessible. So the first and third points are somewhat similar. Going back to that, even if you made college free, the top colleges in America would not lower their standards on their acceptance of students. It's not like, okay, it's free now, everyone can come. No, I'm pretty sure that now they would have even higher standards for which students they accept. In addition, although having free tuition would be nice, the affirmative does not touch upon another important subject, which is the other costs of attending the college, like housing, transportation, and books. The website College Data, in their article, "What's the price tag for college education?" estimates that in 2014-2015, room and board for a four-year public school was $9,804 and $11,188 at private schools. Also, they estimated that in the same year, transportation could range from $2,609 at private colleges to $3,242 at public universities. And for books, for a school year, it would be roughly around $1,146. So even if you took away the burden of paying tuition, you would still have all these other costs to pay. That's still tens of thousands of dollars that a person would have to pay. So it doesn't really make sense that they think that abolishing tuition would solve the whole problem. No, there's still other costs that need to be paid for, and they didn't really touch upon these costs. In their final statement, in the first affirmative, his final statement, he acknowledged how much it would cost to make college tuition free, which is $62.6 billion. And then he explained how we could provide this cost by lowering other expenses like housing and paying for staff. Well, if you're gonna lower things like housing and books and like that, why not just eliminate them completely? Why still have them around? They didn't really say, well, if you're gonna lower those costs, you might as well just take them out completely. But no, they still want to keep those costs, which are still relatively high. And $62.6 billion is a really high number. The debt right now that the United States is in the trillions, so I don't think that they would want to add to that. And recently, the President of the United States is implementing a plan to make community college free. And the White House estimates that the free tuition program for that would cost $6 billion alone a year. So imagine it, $6 billion just for community college, how much more it would add if we implemented this to all universities and colleges. So as they stated too in their argument that tuition is free in some countries, in some foreign countries. However, according to Neil Ruiz in his article, The Geography of Foreign Students in the United States Higher Education, the number of foreign students on F1 visas in the U.S. colleges and universities grew from 110,000 in 2001 to 524,000 in 2012. So if free tuition would be such a great thing, why is the increasing number of foreign students that come from these countries that tuition is free coming to the United States? You know, why wouldn't they just stay over there where they don't have to pay? And this could be attributed to the fact that that Alex in their article that says get free college tuition abroad, but watch out for those rebuttals. Even with tuition-free study expenses in foreign countries can add up. Though Norway offers free tuition to most students as well as English language coursework, living expenses can be as high as $15,000 annually. Going back to my argument that I made before, even if you do abolish tuition, you know, there's still a lot of other costs that you have to pay. And one of my last points that I want to make is that according to timeshighereducation.co.uk, the U.S. has 15 universities in the top 20 universities in the world, and the other 5, one of them is from Canada, and the other 3 is from a European nation that does pay for tuition. So is free tuition really the answer to get a better education? Because we pay a lot of tuition, and as you can see, we're really advanced and well recognized around the world. Thank you.